Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second installment of How to Make a Better LP. In the previous installment, we took a good look at some of the programs you may use to record audio and video, as well as somewhat going into the breakdown of the dichotomy between camcorder LPs and capture card/screen capture LPs. And now that we know how to capture audio and video, in this segment we're going to learn about what games you should LP and what games you shouldn't LP. Because contrary to popular belief, every game out there isn't fit for the LP genre. Now that's not saying these games are bad or that it is impossible to work a good LP out of them. However, when you're playing your RPGs, your MMOs, and your racing games, your puzzle games, in which you are just doing the same thing over and over again, to where repetitiveness is being kind of generous to what your LP essentially would become. And on that note, it's honestly no surprise that when a lot of these types of games are played, and it's quite easy to see as to why many LPers' figurative well of commentary that is usually filled to the brim with entertainment instantly runs dry. Now 9 times out of 10, when the commentary well dries up and that commentary has run its course, the commentary devolves into this irrelevant, pointless, and for lack of a better word, obsolete form of a hand-holding buddy system to guide the blind through watching an LP. And as we all know, there are no blind people watching an LP, so there is no reason for your commentary to devolve into such a state into where you're just regurgitating everything that I see on the screen. You're telling me that you're jumping, you're telling me that you're moving blocks around, although as a visual medium through Let's Play, I can clearly see what you're doing. You do not have to regurgitate the information back to me like I'm some knuckle-dragging simpleton, and the LPer's video content is only being held back through their own commentary, in which the video would probably have just served a better purpose as a gameplay footage rather than a Let's Play one. And all the aforementioned blemishes can be completely corrected if you just ask yourself a few simple questions before you actually go into the filming of your Let's Play. First question would be, has this game been done so much that there is nothing to gain from me doing an LP from it? A good example of this would be in 2013, in February, or post the date of this video's uploading. If you're jumping on this Slender bandwagon, what can you, as an LPer, honestly add to the experience that hasn't already been done in this huge bloated spectacle that is the game Slender? Everything that you could possibly throw at me right now as an answer to the previous question really could have been done with any other game and really defeats the purpose of even going the Slender route. Also, another question, can I make progress in a timely manner? Now, I'm not saying you have to sit here and upload video after video after video, day after day, hour after hour to keep content thriving on your channel. What I'm saying here is I know a lot of you may feel like diving into your favorite RPG featuring hours of that good old-fashioned turn-based combat. Now, yeah, that could be cool and dandy and fun and all, but would you really like to be treated to a 30 or 40-minute grind fest of multiple parts doing the same repetitive thing, or going out and playing games like I Want to Be the Guy, which is probably only going to be fun and interesting for the first 5 minutes, but then when it breaks down into the same load state, retry, do it again, here you go, 4 parts of the same regurgitated visual information hitting your cornea and retinas at the same time over and over again, eventually you're going to get to that point of, fuck this shit, it's the same thing over and over again, and I really could probably be doing other things with my life at this point in time. Now, I know a big portion of this flaw I'm bringing up here can be fixed with video editing, cutting out these long 30 to 40 minute to an even hour-long segments of you doing the same thing. However, it really messes up your commentary when you're saying one thing at one part of the video, and then at the next part of the video, since we skipped an hour, you're saying completely something else, even if you were in the middle of a story. So sometimes it can be really hard to link things if you cut out all these hours and pawn minutes and, days worth of footage. And games that fit into this genre of repetitive gameplay like MMOs or really hard save state ROM hacks would probably be benefited by post commentary after you made all your edits, and not good at all with live commentary. And the last 2 questions are pretty much self-explanatory. Is the game interesting enough for me to commentate over? If you're going to record a game and you realize there's a lot of patches of just dead silence, you probably shouldn't upload it. And the fourth question, are you forcing yourself to play the game? Because it really shows in your work when you're just playing a game to, have views or just to get a video up. And, there's many times where you see an LP or start off a video. I'm feeling a little sick, guys, but I'm just going to try to tough it out for you. No, your viewers can last a couple of days without an LP. You can get your voice back to its status quo of its angelic properties, and actually get your vocal cords in order, and then come back to the LPing scene. Because otherwise, it could just become the most deplorable train wreck of you being like, I'm sorry guys, I'm not in the mood, blah blah blah. You're giving us all these reasons why this video shouldn't exist. And it doesn't do you any favors, especially when you already acknowledge that the video is terrible, yet you still upload it, which really opens the door to even worse and, dare I say it, more vulgar criticisms. And yeah, I ran over my little 5-minute limit, but whatever. This is going to conclude it for part 2 of how to make a better LP. I am Bucketman, and I'm out.